our musical lady Bob. This next person has an extremely bright and bubbly personality. She has contributed to almost every aspect of the school and is adored by everyone in our graduating class and everyone who has a chance to meet her. She is one of our student government vice presidents, is highly involved in the fine arts, loves everything sparkly, and is truly one of the kindest people you will ever meet. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our valedictorian, Mackin.
Good evening, family, friends, and honored guests. It is with pride I present to you the grad class of 2013. We are a good-looking bunch. Boys, I didn't even know most of you own pants that fit. And girls, gorgeous. We all said yes to the dress. Except Jessie McClain. When I think back over high school, some of my favorite memories come from my time in musical theater. The 4 years I spent in the Rich Playhouse changed my life and shaped me into who I am today. And I got to thinking, high school, in a way, was like one big play. Our own high school musical, if you will. Our years in elementary school were like open auditions. Everyone earned gold stars for everything. Our acting skills we honed on the playground, pretending to be ponies or Power Rangers. We learned to play ukuleles or recorders, the beginnings of many short-lived music careers. And we willingly shared the spotlight with all of our peers, not yet knowing who we were. Our middle school years were spent uncovering our individual strengths. Remember the dreaded dance unit in PE? Yes. Those mortifying afternoons learning the Tennessee wig walk or line dancing to Achy Breaky Heart. Avoiding eye contact with the opposite sex and hoping our palms weren't too sweaty. It took some of us longer than others to find our place on that stage. Back in the days when boys wore skinny jeans and we couldn't see their eyes through their hair, and girls learned to use makeup through an extensive process of trial and error. All the while, our parents stood back patiently and shook their heads. Thank you to our parents for loving us unconditionally and reserving judgment on even our most questionable fashion choices. We wouldn't be the awesome specimens of fashion forwardness and brilliance we are today had you not let us make complete fools of ourselves. Then, the first day of grade 9 arrived, our opening show. We carefully chose our outfits, wanting to impress our audience of teachers in scary grade 12. Our emotions ranged from ecstatic at finally escaping middle school to petrified about the changes ahead. I know I spent my morning curled up in a ball out of sheer terror. Would we get lost? Where would we eat lunch? What if none of our friends were in our classes? Exciting and terrifying experiences were upon us. As we progressed through, we made the rhythms and routines of Claremont our own. We learned to avoid the center stairwell in between classes, or how to slip money into the lunch line without Brenda catching on. More importantly, we all found ways to excel at Claremont. Forward-thinking programs like the Institute for Global Solutions, the Focus on Fine Arts program, Pursuit of Excellence, or the Claremont Sports Institute. These and many others have provided us with numerous opportunities to shine in our own spotlight. The teachers at Claremont kept us interested in learning for 4 long years. Not an easy task, considering we were tired, moody teenagers who were glued to hard plastic chairs for 80 minutes at a time, 4 times a day, 5 days. The Claremont faculty showed us that they were interested in us and care about us. Our teachers made connections with us and made us feel special. think of one or more teachers who have positively impacted our high school experiences, and as a result, our lives. Claremont is so unique. How many other schools can say they have a dungeon, a lounge, a horseshoe, and a whale? This is slang specific to our Spartan families. However, we will continue to question the renaming of the library. While the Learning Commons is very 21st century learning, it has made obsolete the tried and true lessons of our beloved Arthur. Having fun isn't hard when you've got a Learning Commons card. It's just not the same. At Claremont, we help host amazing events like the CC350 or the infamous Scrum Fest, the week all female Spartans wait for each year. Events like these brought us closer together and made us proud to be Spartans. As we move beyond the hallways of Claremont, we must remember to take the lessons we've learned with us. As young adults, we are entering a different world from that of our parents or grandparents. Think of what we've witnessed so far. For most of us, our first introduction to major world news was the terror of September 11th, which occurred in our first week of grade 1. Since then, we've seen more and more nightmarish stories flash across our screens. Poverty, epidemics, and extreme weather, similar to the devastating floods Albertans experienced just this week. In the new age of global communication, we've been exposed to more world news than any generation before us. And as global citizens must now accept that the world's problems are our problems. Philosopher Horace Mann wrote, "A different world cannot be built by indifferent people." Even though we've witnessed these global tragedies from afar, we must not let them desensitize us. Rather, I hope they turn us into compassionate, generous citizens with an even greater sense of just how fortunate we really are. Think about it. We are so lucky. We live in Canada, one of the wealthiest and most beautiful countries in the world. Our school even has an ocean view. Do you realize how cool that is? We live in an age where everything in the world is at our fingertips. Most of us don't remember a world without internet, let alone computers. And it's social networking, like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, that we'll look back on years from now and remember as integral components of our high school career. We'll laugh about how things as trivial as relationship statuses or gaining new followers affected us. But tonight, we must accept that we are important parts of a big world to find our seemingly opposite cultural values. We care about the newest iPhone and melting ice caps. We watch videos about civil unrest in Africa and funny cat videos. And because we get to see so much, it becomes our burden to care so much. I have confidence that we are up to the challenge and we will stand up for what we believe in. Some of us are glad to be leaving. Others are clinging to these last precious hours together. I think the vast majority of us are stuck in limbo, feeling ready to leave, but not yet ready to say goodbye. And that's good, because it means Claremont meant something to us. And so here we are, grads. The run of our show is over. 4 years in the making to get here. Our final performance, our final curtain call. And this isn't to say there won't be more productions in our future, with different casts of characters and whole new parts to play. But tonight we say goodbye to the roles we've become accustomed to and the characters we've perfected. Tomorrow, we move on to bigger and better stages. Hold your heads high, be proud of all you've achieved, and admire all the hard work you've put in. I think we can all agree it was worth it. Class of 2013,